Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. My name is Gerald Howarth. I'm the Member of Parliament for Aldershot, of which some of you will have heard, and I'm the new Minister for International Security Strategy. And it's wonderful to come to DVD again. This is my first time to come as a Minister. I've been several times in the past, and I think this is a wonderful show, a tremendous opportunity to bring together a wide range of equipment, some of which is already in service with our armed forces and some of which is yet to be. And indeed, we have some very exciting contenders here as well. If I can particularly single out the Light Protected Patrol Vehicle program, which was initiated by our predecessors, and I think is an extremely good example of how industry and the Ministry of Defence can work together to move very swiftly, both to establish a requirement and to devise solutions for that requirement, and to do it through a competition, I think, is likely to deliver the speediest and most effective solution of all. So that is very good news indeed. I think it's also a wonderful opportunity, if I may say, for people within the armed forces and the Ministry of Defence to be able to come together and see what is on offer. In one day, you can achieve so much here, much more than you would achieve by travelling all over the country to go and see the individual programmes. And I hope that in the future, as I have particular responsibility for defence exports, that we can enhance the role of DVD in order to promote this show as much as we promote DSEI and the Farnborough Air Show as opportunities for us to be able to showcase British engineering, British military capability, so that we can offer our wares to the export market. But obviously around me here you will see a lot of infantry equipment, and the object is for us to try and make the role of the infantryman in the field as effective as possible. Those of you who've served in Afghanistan or Iraq will know just how difficult it is carrying all this bulk of kit, which averages 66 kilos. That's a lot of kit to carry around, especially when you're under fire. So the role of what is going on here is to try to ensure that we are able to deliver the best integrated solution for our soldiers on the front line. I understand that we've already reduced the weight by 4.5 kilos, and by October we intend to have new kit in place which will have resulted in a further 8 kilos reduction. And that is significant, especially when people want to add even more equipment on. I just saw earlier on a ladder which comes in 3 parts, each soldier carrying a bit of the ladder. Well, of course, in its own right, that bit of weight isn't too bad, but added to all the rest of the kit just shows you that we have constantly got to be in the business of making sure that we try and reduce the load that the soldier on the front line is bearing. So these are big challenges. They're challenges for the Ministry of Defence. They're challenges for industry. But there is a real imperative out there to make sure that we deliver that to our frontline soldiers, because they are the ones on whose behalf we are all working, because at the end of the day it is they who are putting their lives on the line for our country, and the government has the duty to ensure that our soldiers have the best possible kit, consistent with the best possible protection. And it is always a trade-off between mobility and protection. I visited Caversfield some time ago, where the clothing part of the Ministry of Defence, part of DE&S operates, and I'm very impressed with the speed with which they are working to try to ensure that the clothing, the body armour meets the requirements of theatre and responds to the needs of soldiers as they express them. So I hope that you will all take a good look at what is on offer. I hope that you won't hesitate to give us your benefit of your advice. But I was yesterday in Winchester with the 11 Brigade on their homecoming. Fantastic turnout from the city of Winchester. But the guys were saying that much of the kit out in theatre now is very good. We cannot be complacent. We cannot slow down our efforts to continue to produce the best. It's a big challenge, but I think that British industry is up to it. And together with some of our other partners overseas, I hope that we can continue to make sure we get the best possible kit. Look at these guys over here with these amazing devices on their helmets. I'm looking forward to seeing some of this myself. We are getting incredibly technology orientated. But anything that reduces the weight, reduces the workload of the soldier in the field must be good news. Is there anything I've missed out? Has that covered it? Thank you all very much indeed. Thanks for coming to the show, and let's please have your feedback. In the meantime, do enjoy what you can see, and as I say, let us know if you have any good ideas to advance to the Ministry of Defence, because we are open to ideas, all part of our Strategic Defence and Security Review. Thanks very much.